Good morning. Welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk to you all about something that y'all be doing. Not y'all, just people in general. It is good to connect with other thoughts. You know, when you see a meme that resonates with you, you're like, ooh, I want to share this. So you put it in your story, you put it on your page, put it on your Facebook, video clips, just things that really just resonate with you. It's good to buy crystals. It's good to, determine and decide what doesn't work for you anymore. It's good to, set new boundaries and all these things. But if it doesn't ever go beyond the screen, if it doesn't ever get good marinated down into your lifestyle, if it doesn't, okay, in this moment, the timeline, that it stops here. And I'm going to make sure that moving forward, I'm going to embody this new whatever. I'm going to do these things. Yes, the crystals help. Yes, the sage helps. Yes, the whatever it is that you do helps propel that. But it's the consistency and it's the actually doing it. If you are forever posting something, sharing something, and then that's it, then when are you gonna start living? When are you gonna start enjoying the juicy results of your newfound determination, your newfound I'm sick of this. I'm gonna do something different now. And I say that because, as much as I love seeing people arrive at these new places, it's like, well, next week we can't still be talking about that because, I thought that you were done with that. Tomorrow, if you have forgiven, now it's time to act on it, let it go, not forget. Not be a fool, not be a clown, not be played, not be naive. But, how are you going to harness the forgiveness to your benefit? How are you going to let these people know that, you ain't going to take no mess and, you're doing a new thing? Not by this, but by your actions. So it's almost like, it's just be careful that you don't perpetuate your own things that you say, I'm done with. I cannot lose weight and keep the weight off and retrain my body to crave something healthy, to do a new thing, to, rejuvenate, heal, and all these things if I'm still eating cupcakes. But I told y'all 3 weeks ago, cupcakes are filled with this, that amount of sugar. I know cupcakes, this, that, and the other. I'm done with cupcakes. I'm only going to do a cupcake, a cupcake a week on Saturday. That's like my treat to myself, cupcakes. I'm talking about cupcakes. Y'all seeing the evidence of the cupcakes as far as again, what I post, what I talk about, what I'm sharing, now. Any person with common sense would be like, well, I thought you said... So what about the weight loss? What about, and again, it's not like we're judging you or tracking you or policing you or but you're the one that said it. You're the one that brought it up. So at what point are you going to then, walk the talk? I love the lighting from this window. It's so, I think it's safe to say it's the best place in the house. And then my table that I have here is mirrored, so it just, but my room, I'm still working on this room. I'm gonna get there. The rest of the house is coming together though. And I don't know if I shared, I'm excited because I'm going to invest in a interior designer. And so, just get that professional eye, get that professional touch, pull my bohemian, eclectic explosion together with a more masculine, minimal, neutral aesthetic. Thank God he's on board and he's very supportive and he's like, whatever makes you happy. So don't be looking at my background till I get this room laid, okay? But yeah, it's great to set goals. It's great to be inspired. It's great to say, okay, and share and profess these things. There's another somebody. It's not about who. It's just about the what. Awareness. Calling, it's the awareness for me. It's informing people. Okay, I can inform you of something, but I don't want to keep going back there. If I tell you I feel like, whatever gaslighting is, whatever, and then you say, okay, good to know. Sorry you experienced that. And, I just want to share the information. But then, again, a couple weeks later, I'm still on this gaslighting thing and how it makes me feel and da-da-da-da. And it's holding me back. That's where you're giving your power away. If these things are they're your handicap, you're saying it, you recognize the thing, but you're not able to move forward. You're not able to get over it in a sense where it's no, you need to be on top of this thing, not get over it no one cares about. This was your experience. This is your pain point. But just now you need to be on top. You need to position yourself in a way that you are now saying, but this thing isn't going to beat me. This thing isn't going to control me. This thing is going to take away from my gift of life, everything that I deserve. This person can't do this. His experience can't do this. His season can't do that. No, I'm not gonna, and also too, what it also does, I feel like sometimes the danger in oversharing or social media is great, but it's if it becomes your worldwide diary and, you don't want to be identified by your mistakes, your pains, your traumas, your past, all these things. You okay? Okay. If you don't want to be, you sit right here. There you go. What you need?
Because I can't hear the TV all the way because I can hear the dog.
Oh, well, the dog, she's just going to have to wait. I'll turn the TV up in just a second, okay? Okay. If these things are there for everyone to see, not that we all can't relate, not that we all don't know that feeling and have had these human experiences, but if you're trying to move ahead in life, if you're trying to create a new you, rewrite your story, rewrite your happily ever after, expand, grow, then you're going to have to be the one that not erases your past, but you're very instrumental in just making sure that people see you for the woman that you want to be seen as or known as, if that makes sense. No one can hold anything from the past over you if you don't give them anything to hold, to know, I'll give you an example. Years ago, I posted a picture of my daughter and my father. And to me, it was a very beautiful picture. She was in his lap, and they were having a conversation. So I really like candid photos. They weren't looking and smiling and posing. And underneath that picture, I said, my daughter will never have to, feel like she needs the attention, the validation, the approval, and all these other things from a man, because my father has always been that for me. My father, this, that, and the other. And it could have been for Father's Day. I don't remember. And it was a shot at, At that time, I was very bitter about the fact that when I officially split and was like, and we're not getting back together, even though I know you want to, and you keep saying that you want to, and you keep holding out this hope, and I said no, because, it is what it is. When he made the decision to just co-parent with the one that was biologically his, that hurt us all. I was like, you low down dirty dog. What that got to do with anything? I have more respect for a man that says, now, I got 10 kids, hear me out. 5 are biologically mine. The other 5 are from a previous relationship. I raised them. I was in their life. I have a relationship with each and every one of them. I love them. I still keep in touch with them. I don't miss a birthday. I don't The mother and I, we also are chill. It's peaceful. It's copacetic. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Okay. Because the babies don't have nothing to do with this. Now, disclosure, we have since moved past that. And, with learning life, learning people, expanding, letting go, blah, 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 I gave my daughter the opportunity and the choice to know, okay, adults aren't perfect. We make mistakes. We pull away. We do all these things. It's unfortunate you are continental now. It's up to you, because I did what I had to do as a mother to protect you from someone who made a bad decision, someone who tried to hurt me through you. Okay, fine. It's very petty. And I made sure that there was no, cross-contamination as far as feelings. But when, she was old enough to understand what had happened in the past, I said, you can do what you want to do. It's your life. Now this is an extension of your relationships in your circle. And this is your sister's father. And he was at one time more of a father figure to you than, he is now. And she decided that she wanted to accept his apology and forgive him and see what happens. And I said, okay, that is well within your right. You are old enough to make that decision for yourself. But had I kept that post up, now I deleted it way before there was any kind of reconciliation. Had I left that post up and some friends had been like, oh my God, I didn't know that all that happened. Wow, like, it would have tainted, how I perceivingly thought about their father, Rael's father, how I thought about that situation, how I felt about the situation. Was I still scorned? Was I still bitter? What, do we co-parent? Can we co-parent? Do I speak to him? Does he see both of them? All those things. It's no one else's business. I'm so glad I took that post down way before, it got any more traction, blah, 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 because that was years ago. I think I kept the picture up, took the captions down, I share that to say, that was a part of the old me, the toxic me, the me that I could be you know what? I was about to say I could be a keyboard warrior. I'll see you in these streets. I'll see you out and I'll say what I want to say and embarrass you like that. I don't even have to get on the internet. I don't have to get on Facebook and tag you and tear you down. I was that kind of petty. I was that kind of, I'll put my hands on you kind of, you come between me and my child and then you push me, you know what I mean? Not in between us, but you know what I mean? But I share that story because it's like, no one can go back through my Instagram and find any kind of ammunition, any kind of thing to, oh, well, what about this? Or ask me to clarify that, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because I don't give them that power. I do not give them that luxury. Not that I have anyone in my life that is that petty, anyone on my page that I don't personally know or have some kind of connection to. I think I got like 80-something followers. I'm very proud of that. I don't need, a fan club. So you need to take that personally, it's almost like think of yourself as a brand. Think of yourself as like the face of representation matters. That's why these people have PR. That's why these people have, these Olivia Popes in the world that handle scandals and okay, this is what you're going to say. This is what you're going to do to minimize the damage that this could potentially cause on your future. From future employers, from future boos, future this, future that, future mother-in-laws, whatever. Future whatever. And again, it's not that it's about impressing people and you care what they think, but if you are trying to be a new person, a new woman, if you are trying to not let your past define you and hold you back, remember, because it's in this channel, we don't care how many kids you have. At the end of the day, we don't care how many baby daddies you have. We don't care. We don't care how many hiccups you've had. What matters is what you want and what you're going after and what you believe that you deserve. And no one can stop you except you. No one can judge you higher than you can judge yourself. No one can say, remember, oh, I got the receipts. Remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? Remember when you was here? Remember when you used to run in these circles? No one can do that more than you. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your auntie, not your grandma, not your sister, not your best friend, not anybody. More than you. So once you decide that you are not only are you going to release some things, but you are not even going to keep identifying with certain things. That's what I feel like the issue is. When you post something and then you post it again and then you roll around it again, it's like rolling around in crap. Taking a shower and going right back to it. Like a dog eating some vomit, all these nasty analogies. It's like you're going back to the same stuff and putting it all, blah, 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 and wondering why you smell it, why it's revolting, why you can't even get it, why you can't get away from it, why you can't, I'm sorry, I had to take it there. And I have a very strong stomach, so these things don't rattle me. These things don't bother me. But it's that analogy, and you're wondering why the flies are coming. Ooh, come on. You're wondering why you got maggots. You're wondering why that, all these things are just, that come with the crap, come with the smell, come with the filth. Wondering why these things won't be away from you because you are choosing to keep going back to it. Get cleaned up, get all this, that, and the other. You make up your mind, new mindset, new me, new year, new me, blah, 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 blah. It's my birthday, okay, you know what I mean? Okay, it's over, we broke up, okay, I'm gonna delete some pictures, okay, I'm gonna rip out those pages in my journal, okay, I'm gonna, detox my social media, detox my friends, set boundaries and all these things, okay? You need to go through your life in each category and ask yourself, where am I? Where am I letting things slip through the cracks? Where am I not being as attentive as I need to be? Where am I not being conscientious? Where am I not allowing myself to move past this? Be better than this, bigger than this? Where am I holding on? Where am I just regurgitating the same pain, the same stuff? Again, not that these things aren't valid. We feel you, girl. We feel you. That's why these people be making these memes. It is a part of the human experience, and no, it's not easy. It's a part of your growth. No, it's not easy. It came, you felt it, you need to learn from it. And if you don't know what you learned from, rethink it, revisit it, but then take it, harness it, and flip it around. Don't let it break you. Don't let it break you. You have a mirror, and the mirror reflects your beauty. If the mirror gets broken, okay. But then that's when you have a thing called art. You can make a mosaic. You can repurpose that thing. You can scoop it all up and put it in a little, look, it might be hurt your fingers. Don't keep touching it. You know how you put a little stuff in it? I don't know. Find a way. It made me think of that. Find a way to use those shards and make something else just as beautiful. And if you look hard enough, you can still see yourself. I don't know if that made sense. It made sense to me. It made sense to me. Maybe because I have a mirror thing. Let me show y'all my little lamp. Oh, look. Oh, for those of you that didn't know what I was talking about. I have a lot of things around here that have that mosaic look to it. Come to think of it. This is not mirror, obviously, but it's, I don't know what you call this, but it's opaque because a light comes through it. It's one of those little oil diffusers. Find the art, find the beauty through anything that you've been through. Harness it. Autumn started watching that She-Hulk series. And, it was funny how he was trying to encourage her to harness that and tame that part of her. It can still be used to be a very powerful and good thing, but not willy-nilly out here. Not just, any little trigger, any little thing. So, yeah. Do what you need to do. Read what you need to do. Post what you need to post. But then don't let that just be, don't let it stop there. Don't let that stuff, define you, break you. No, we no longer identify with someone who, went on a bad date and had a bad experience. Okay, let that go. We won't do that anymore, right? So choose better. Choose wiser. Take some time off. Step back. Look at it from a different standpoint. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a new outcome. We have to do new things, try new things. What works for everybody might not work for you. Let me give you last example. People swear by these dating apps. They swear by these dating apps. I had a coworker. She met her husband on a dating app. And that man was like, what are we doing? And it didn't take him long. I guess she was just, she just had it. She was just a bomb.com. And he was the one, as they should, be like, okay, I don't want to just be flinging around with you. And I want you to close that profile too. He meant that. Now, I don't know where they are today, but she thought it was strange that someone could just walk up to you at a bar, at a restaurant, out. I'm like, that's all I know, So you have to have a different approach. You got to learn these internet streets, do something, learn a new way, do it differently. Peace. Bye.